Hey, welcome back to India Explained. I've been hearing this buzz everywhere. The Eighth Pay Commission. Sounds super official and important, but honestly, what's the big deal?
Oh, it's a huge deal. It's going to impact more than a crore people. So yeah, we're definitely going to break it all down for you. But hey, before we dive in, if you like what we do here, you know the drill. Go ahead and smash those like, share, and subscribe buttons. It really helps us out.
Okay, so let's get right to it. What even is a pay commission? Is it kind of like the annual appraisal or salary hike you get in the regular company? That's actually a perfect way to look at it. Yep, it's basically a special committee that the Indian government puts together, usually once every 10 years. Their whole job is to look at the salaries and pensions for all central government employees and then recommend what the new structure should be. Exactly. And it's pretty regular. You can almost set your clock by it. It follows this 10-year cycle. You had the 6th Pay Commission in 2006, then the 7th in 2016, so you guessed it, the 8th is expected to come into effect from January 2026. And listen, we're not talking about a handful of people here. The impact is massive. We're looking at over 1 crore people in total. That's a combination of roughly 49 lakh current employees and another 65 lakh pensioners. It's a huge deal. Wow, over a crore. That's a lot of people. Okay, so every time I read about this one term keeps popping up, fitment factor. It sounds super complicated. Can you please explain what that is? All right, let's demystify this. The easiest way to think about it is like a magic multiplier. Seriously, it's just a special number that's used to multiply an employee's basic pay to figure out their new revised salary. Right. And this magic number isn't fixed forever. It gets updated. So back with the 7th Pay Commission in 2016, that multiplier was 2.57. Now, for the upcoming 8th one, everyone's expecting it to go up, maybe to around 2.86. Ah, okay, I think I'm getting it. So it's pretty straightforward, right? A bigger multiplier just means a bigger salary hike. Simple as that. You got it. Let's actually put some real numbers to this to see how it works. So under the 7th Pay Commission, the absolute minimum basic pay for a government employee was set at 18,000 rupees. Okay, now for the exciting part. If this new fitment factor of 2.86 gets the green light, that same minimum basic pay, it wouldn't just go up a little. It would jump from 18,000 all the way to 51,480 rupees. That's a massive leap. And this isn't just for the folks starting out. The hike is across all levels. Look at level 5, for instance. Basic pay could shoot up from about 29,000 to over 83,000. And for the most senior folks at level 18, we're talking a potential jump from 2.5 lakhs to over 7 lakhs.
Whoa, that is a huge increase, no matter what level you're at.
That's just mind-blowing. But hang on, is the basic pay the final amount someone takes home? Or are there other things added on top?
That is a really important question. Nope, the basic pay is just the foundation. It's the biggest part for sure. But the total salary you get also includes other things like Dearness Allowance, or DA, and House Rental Allowance, HRA. They all get added up.
Okay, this is obviously amazing for people who are working right now, but what about pensioners? The people who have already retired. Do they see any benefit from all this? Oh, absolutely. And it's a game changer for them too. The minimum pension after the 7th Pay Commission was 9,000 rupees a month. With these new recommendations, it's expected to jump to more than 25,000 rupees. Think about what a difference that makes for retirees. This just keeps getting better. I mean, this is fantastic news. So the big question is, when does this new salary actually hit people's bank accounts? Is that January 2026 date, locked in? Okay, so this is where we have to pump the brakes a little bit. It's not quite as simple as flipping a switch on January 1st. There's a whole process involved. First, the commission has to be officially formed. Then they take a good 18 to 24 months to prepare and submit their report. After that, the government has to approve it, and then finally it gets implemented. And that's exactly where the problem is right now. That whole process is long, and there have been delays in just getting the commission started. That's why you're hearing a lot of concern from employee unions. In fact, one union leader was quoted saying, "The delay feels like a betrayal of trust." So wait, are you saying that the January 2026 deadline might actually be missed? Well, given the delays in just forming the commission, meeting that deadline on time is looking, and I'm quoting here, virtually impossible.
Now, here's the silver lining. Whenever it does get approved, the pay hike will be backdated to January 1st, 2026. So people will get all that money paid out as arrears. But yeah, the delay itself is definitely making a lot of folks anxious. All right, so let's do a quick summary of everything we've talked about. First, we're looking at a massive salary and pension hike for over 1 crore people. Second, the magic number behind it all is that fitment factor. Third, while the target date is January 1st, 2026, there are some serious concerns about delays. And finally, this isn't just about government salaries. It's a big deal because it gives a huge boost to spending in the entire Indian economy.
All of this leaves us with one last big question to think about. With prices for everything going up so fast these days, is a pay revision just once every decade actually enough to keep up with inflation? That's a really good point. What do you guys think? Is 10 years too long to wait? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if this explainer helped you out, please don't forget to subscribe to India Explained for more. We'll see you in the next one.